My name is Gil Talmi, film composer, performing artist, singer-songwriter, and I play the Korg MS-20m and the Korg Electribe and the Korg Poly 800. So The Lost Arcade is about the lost world of video arcades in New York City. And it looks at it from the perspective of lost communities. So really that the arcades, the video arcades, used to be this get-together for people to come together and have a community where they share their common love for video games. But it wasn't just about the games, it was about the people. And then when video games started becoming popular through, Sega and Nintendo and later on Xbox, when it entered people's living rooms, the arcade started shutting down because they couldn't compete with people playing at home. And so The Lost Arcade is basically about the last arcade, Chinatown Fair, in Manhattan, in Chinatown, as it shuts down, and the impact on the community. For the score, I really wanted to be really legit. And in the last 20 years I've been scoring a lot of films, and gradually I sold most of my outboard gear because everything's inside the box in the computer with plugins and amazing software. But for this, I really wanted to be real. So that sensibility of creating a score that's not necessarily a documentary score, but much more of a cinematic score, and to have that as a backdrop and sprinkle some of the 8-bit video sounds on top of it, afterwards, kind of like as a color, but to really treat it as a film score that's influenced by the video world, but doesn't sound like it's coming out of it. So the Poly 800 combined with the MS-20 was just perfect. I mean, the MS-20 is the kit, especially with the new additions, the frequency modulations and the ring modulation, and I mean, it's amazing the sounds you can get from that. We're going to be releasing the score for The Lost Arcade in January or February, and it's arcademovie.com, and we're going to be releasing it online as well as vinyl, and maybe even on cassette, because that seems to be appropriate to add a little hiss to the analog sound.